right. All you need to know to be in the know. It's the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John on AM 1220 KHTS.
All right, Tim Haddock, our sports editor. Tim, college football.
I got a question.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't even like them, but what's wrong with USC, Tim?
Oh,
what's wrong with USC? Well, I think the biggest problem with USC is Lane Kiffin. You know,
he's got to go.
I don't know what to say about. I mean, I heard this last week. Is I don't understand how he keeps getting all these high-profile coaching jobs. He's not successful in the teams that he's coached previously, but he ends up at the Raiders. He ends up with Tennessee. Now he's at USC, and I just don't understand what he's done to deserve those type of jobs.
Well, I mean, and the problem is SC recruits itself. Now, I do think that there's a lot to be said for the sanctions that are still in play and the scholarship restrictions, and that goes to a team's depth. But they don't have a quarterback.
No.
I mean, my goodness.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think we're all beginning to understand why Lane Kiffin was having such a hard time choosing between the two, because they're both equally mediocre.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to get excited about either one of them.
Yeah, I mean, neither one can use the high profile recruits that they do have. I mean, I don't think either one of them used Marquise Lee to his.
Oh, not even close. He should have gone pro last year. But but across the street, Tim.
Yes.
Things in Westwood are pretty exciting.
Yeah, this would be a good game this weekend too. I'm looking forward to Nebraska UCLA.
Nebraska UCLA is going to be probably one of the games of the week.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's going to be a fun game to watch. And if UCLA can win that game, I think they're going to be a top 10 team.
Oh, no question.
I just think playing in Lincoln, that's a tough place to win.
That's like the largest city in the state on Sundays.
When the stadium is filled, it's the third largest city in Nebraska.
Yeah, but this is I call this directional school weekend, because it seems like all these big schools, all the big football powers open up the season playing tough games, and then the second, third weeks it's directional schools, mid, central, south, eastern state. Okay, I mean, I think somebody's playing. Oklahoma State's playing Lamar, but there is one game on the schedule, the Autograph Bowl.
Yes, well, that's going to be
Alabama.
Going to want to watch too.
Alabama,
and Alabama.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. What do you think? Do you think Alabama got surprised last year and the stars aligned?
No, the one thing that I keep hearing everybody talk about, and everybody wants to make a big deal about Johnny Manziel and what he can do against the Alabama defense again. But I think it's the other way around. I think if the Alabama offense can move the ball on the Texas A&M defense, that's going to be the key to the game. Because I think everybody's underrating A&M's defense. They're gonna give Alabama some problems like they did last year. I think that was the key to the game.
I thought so too. But it's interesting because actually, Tim, what we'll have you on next time when we talk about college football is the whole the athletes getting paid and the whole the Sports Illustrated Oklahoma State expose that came out.
Yeah,
unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff.
Hey, Tim, can we get you to hang on? We want you to take part in our NFL picks a little bit later on. Can you just hang on?
I'll hang out.
Thanks, right. Appreciate it. Speaking of the NFL, John.
Speaking of players getting paid to play, we have Mr. Football on. Mr. Football.
Are you there, sir?
What's happening, guys?
Hey, it was a good week for you, wasn't it?
An even better week for you guys.
Thank you. I was waiting for that. I don't know whether anybody saw this, but if you pull up your copy of the Gazette, the Santa Clarita Gazette and Free Classified, you'll see that there's two teams, there are two individuals who are in first place. That would be, notice how it is Doug and John. It's not John and Doug. We both went 4-1 last week.
I wonder if you're going to notice that.
But so, Mr. Football, give us your overview of the first week. What do you think?
Well, a lot of the offenses started off slow, except for Monday night. I don't know if you saw Monday night or not, but I will tell you that offense is a force for the Philadelphia.
Yeah, they looked
good.
Good.
How many plays they ran in that first half is just incredible.
How much of that was RG3 being rusty, though?
Yeah, RG3 doesn't play defense, John.
Yeah, but they made a lot of really dumb mistakes and gave them the ball. They got a bad handoff, fumbles, interceptions. I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Football?
It just shows how important the preseason is to a quarterback.
Yeah, you might be right. But they did play fast. And those reads at the line are going to create some issues.
Mr. Football, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
There's no way, and it's particularly this offense, that Michael Vick is going to make it through a whole season without missing some games because of injury.
Yeah.
So, what happens when the backup comes in? I can't think of his name. He played for Arizona. He's a tall, pro-type quarterback. Is he going to be able to run this offense the way Vick does?
Nick Foles.
Yeah, Nick Foles, that's right.
He's not as agile or fast, obviously, as Michael Vick, but I will tell you that Chip Kelly coached against him in the Pac-12 and absolutely loves the kid. So the offense will obviously change. The mobility won't be there, but it'll still be pretty fast.
Yeah, so you're changing your picks to Denver versus Philadelphia in the Super Bowl?
Interesting.
I couldn't go there either.
Did anything else stand out to you, Mr. Football, with Week 1?
Everybody in the AFC North went 0-1.
Oh, that's right.
Good point. That's going to be a division that's just up for grabs.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that one.
What did you think of San Francisco?
I think Anquan Bolden is the key there.
Yeah, you might be right.
He's always been a stud receiver, but not putting anything against Flacco, but Flacco is not necessarily the best offensive quarterback. But if he's able to have mobility with him, speaking about Anquan Bolden, he's great at just getting open and finding holes in the defense. So if he has Kaepernick running around, Kaepernick will be able to find him. So.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing combination.
So, hey, Mr. Football, you ready to make your picks?
I am.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to hold on till after the break. We'll get Tim back on and we'll pick. So the game of the week this week. Which one are we picking? Have we decided?
Let's decide after the break.
All right. Sounds good. We'll keep it up in the air. All right. Well, you're listening to the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John on Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. We'll be right back with our football picks.